What's up, guys? Late. Probably should have saved this video for tomorrow, but fuck it. So this came in. This is something I noticed in somebody's collection on eBay. I just hit the person up about it, and her son was collecting masks for a long time or some shit. So come to find out, it's pretty cool mask in here. 80s, I believe. This guy's sculpts are like way ahead of their time. A lot of like alien type stuff, extraterrestrial shit like that. Just really cool stuff. The guy was a great sculptor. I'm probably gonna butcher his name, Robert Laudisi. Google that shit if you don't know him, you know. So this person's kind of funny with their boxing. It's the second package I've gotten from this person. Fucking, I don't know if I should make like a fucking dog for you guys. Like, what the fuck's going on here? So let's pull this out and get this box out of here. There we go. So the mask feels super soft, which I was really freaking out about. It's in this right here, so you can't even tell. Bubble wrapped, very nice. Look at that. Very cool. Really nice size mask too. I can already tell this by not even opening this thing yet. Kind of a thin pull, but so far so good, man. So it looks like a wearable mask as far as the vision holds, but the back doesn't have a slit. So I actually like masks that don't have the slit, they're better to display. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So this mouth was bothering me. This thing's perfect. That thing is fucking big and badass too, dude. So there's no markings on this at all to identify it, but it is called Bloodsucker. And if you Google search this guy, Robert Laudisi, I hope I'm not fucking butchering that. This, you'll see that, you know, there's a few of his, you'll see a few of his pages of masks that he made, and this is on a black and white page. I'm not sure if this blood was added extra, or it came this way. It was called Bloodsucker, so I'm just assuming that maybe it did come this way. I'm not sure if it was touched up because this was bald way back when, you know, when the guy, probably before he knew that, you know, you could collect stuff like this and shit. I mean, what the fuck is going on here, dude? This is kind of weird. This thing just needs to be stuffed like crazy, and then put on a stand where this is probably just gonna touch, you know, the fucking whatever it's sitting on, cabinet top, whatever, kind of just like that to kind of hold it up. But it's kind of a thin pull, but it's a very large mask. Like somebody could easily wear this. Very cool. I'm actually stoked on it because I thought this mouth area here was completely ruined, but it's not at all. It is like 100%. This latex feels great. So very well taken care of and stored through the years. Sculpt's a little rough for sure, but like I said, man, this thing is just some old school shit. Hold on, this fucking phone's about to die. Just some old school shit that you never see, ever. I mean, these things are hard to come by, and it's not ruined. And I almost think the mouth is supposed to be kind of narrow and small like that. I love the side view of this guy, like right there, right like that view. Very cool. It's a great mask from an artist that you just don't see or hear a lot about, or see a lot of his stuff out there. So it's just super neat to actually have one of these pieces. A friend of mine got his Lobstroid, I believe, and you know, it's painted all funky colors, and thing looks so cool. Like I said, his sculpts are way ahead of their time. They really were. I mean, I'm gonna go with 80s on this. He was out of California, and his shit was just fucking amazing. I love his work. When you look at the pages of all his stuff he did, it's just awesome. Demon Dog, a favorite of a few people like that. Like I said, there's a few others. I mean, if you just look, I wouldn't. There's like maybe one I was like whatever, but like every other one I saw was just like I was like, man, I want that for the collection. I want that for the collection. I want that because it's just cool OG designs, you know, that you just don't fucking see all the time. It's old school shit, you know, very badass. I love this. Like, just look at that. It's really fucking cool. And I'm really digging like sci-fi stuff now, and like extraterrestrial, alien type shit, like this. So this piece just really is gonna go good in the collection. Way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, this is a big one. So I can't even put this dude on my fucking shelf. I'm gonna have to get creative. Let me smell it. Yeah, you can smell that old school latex smell, but it's not cracked anywhere. I'm just gonna take my time and really stuff the shit out of this thing and get it right. Probably should have waited till tomorrow to do the video just for that reason, because now I just want to go to bed. But I might just put this guy in. Got like some boogers in the eye. This thing's been, I think this thing's been sitting in some sort of a, you know, like a bin for fucking ever. But I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the mouth really good anyway, with like some bags, you know, some Safeway bags all in here. Not like over stuff it, but just kind of keep some kind of pressure there so it doesn't cave. But I mean, after all these years and it still looks like this, I mean, this rubber feels great. It's thin in areas. Can't believe it hasn't cracked or has holes in it or any of that shit. It's just so amazing. There's not one crack, fucking fucked up area on this mask at all. And it does have division holes, as you can see, like right there, but there's no slit in the back. So very neat. This thing's fucking big, y'all. This is a big one. So this is definitely a score for sure. And the price I got it for, I feel like was just way more than fair. What she listed it as at, and basically just walked away with this one, pretty much. So it's good to get that every once in a while, man, because I do pay a lot of money for a lot of masks and a lot of people's work. And it's just nice to walk away with something like this for a very fair price every once in a while, you know. Just kind of makes you feel good, you know. Kind of balances things out, maybe. But I'm gonna get the fuck off here and go to bed. This day literally has not stopped. I meant to do this video way earlier. I mean, it's like 10:10 here. I'm old, so to me that's like fuck. I mean, we have non-stopped all day long. This thing came in around like 11:30, 12, and I just have not had time to do the video. Cleaning the fish tanks, going to some event, going out to eat. It's just like so I'm tired. We got a roof put on our house today, a new roof. And like I said, I woke up super early to people on top of my roof. I think it was like 6:30 in the morning. And that's fucking early. I usually sleep till like 9:30. So just gonna go to bed. You guys don't want to hear this shit. And we're doing the video out here because my daughter's sleeping in my bed right now in our room because it's late. And so I wanted to do the video, but I didn't want to, like, you know, wake anybody up or fucking be a dick. So anyway, there it is. I gotta properly stuff this dude. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and lay him in this box and then just deal with this shit tomorrow, because it's gonna drive me nuts trying to fuck with that right now. It's because you know how it is moving stuff around, especially if you have a lot of shit, moving it around, trying to find the right spot for it, and it's just too late for all that right now. So I'll probably put the balloons back in here, and then the one with the 2 tits on it. You got to see this. This is really funny. So this was put in there. Dude, what? Some like 2 tits. Could be like make a little face on it. Could be like a bunny. I have no idea what kind of circus shit's going on in here. But this person loves to stuff masks with fucking balloons, so that's a new one for me. It is effective. Like, look at that. Like, it holds the shape. Well, the problem is it's going to go down every time the balloons, and I can't put a stand in there because there's balloons, so I'm just going to pad it out real good tomorrow, hit the garage up, get some bags from people who sent me masks. That's typically what I do, and then just reuse them. You know, that's why I always try to tell people in videos, save your boxes that you get in case you want to mail out another box with something later on with somebody else in it. You know, you never know, and boxes are kind of hard to come by sometimes depending on, you know, circumstances, and then a lot of times people will put a lot of the stuffing that you need, bubble wrap, shit like that, in those boxes, so I save a lot of them and then just reuse all that shit, man. So kind of like recycling things, but it works. So don't throw out all your boxes unless they start getting nuts, you know, crazy, and then they start really building up on you. Then I tend to just burn them and shit. But I mean, there's a couple little tiny holes under the chin. Hey guys, you got to remember, this is a really old fucking mask. So I just saw those two little tiny pinholes underneath the mask chin that you're never even going to see when this thing's displayed. I mean, this is in really good condition for the age, and I'm sure how it was stored. So, like I said, it's got like some little like weird boogery things on it. I guess just through the years of just being stored away. But I'm, you know, just kind of peeling that off gently. But yeah, Bloodsucker. Get some. Love this thing. Cannot wait. I'm gonna put a bag over it. One of those poly bags that I bought a bunch of. I'm gonna get it on the mask stand, put a bunch of those over it, or one of those over it, and then stuff the inside good with bags. This is a really badass mask. I mean, here's my head, and there it is to my head. This thing is fucking huge. Easily wearable mask. If it was cut up the back, which is, I'm so glad it's not cut up the back. You know, I have a few masks like that have the vision holes in it, but they're not cut up the back. So, that's pretty badass. Like I said, yeah, you know, both of those are there. I thought I only saw one for a minute. What the fuck's going on here? But yeah, Bloodsucker. This mask is the shit. Love it. Good score. Good job, Ryan. Good job. So you guys have a good night. I'm gonna put this guy away, and I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm, you know, gonna fucking put him in his home tomorrow. I would like to put him in my fucking case. Don't think that's gonna happen though. I think this whole little bib area here is gonna prevent that. But I'll give it a shot. If it works, it works. If not, fuck it. He'll have to go up on one of those like makeshift stands that I've built and kind of just put him on the wall in a 45 and then just set him down on it. Put a bag over him, you know, just to keep the dust and shit off him. Protect the rubber through years of the air hitting it. Stuff like that. I'm sure air hitting latex does kind of speed up the process, but if you put those bags over it, nothing can touch it. So very cool. I'm a big fan of those poly bags on eBay. Once you kind of get past seeing your masks in those, you kind of just get over it. It's no big deal. At first it took a lot of getting used to, because you want to see like that whole, like you just see everything and it just looks real clean. But if you do them right, and it tends to actually, the bags tend to like kind of like settle down or settle on the mask, and then if they're not so like, when you first put them on them, they kind of just like settle down around the mask, which is neat. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Just kind of dragging shit on here. Bloodsucker. It probably looked way better in my bedroom, the lighting and shit. I just love doing the videos in there, but this is what we get tonight, out in the kitchen. So, hope you guys have a great evening. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. And we'll be back at you, I'm trying to think when. Hopefully soon. I mean, like I said, we got some stuff coming up with David Smith, the Troll. I don't know when that'll be in. I know he's almost getting ready to be busy and stop taking mask orders for a while. Jordy's Shells, something from Jordy coming in. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, maybe sooner, I hope. I want him to take his time, obviously. What? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I gotta pay for something next week, next Friday, and that should be shipped out hopefully the following week. So within like 2 weeks, we should have some, you know, some new stuff for you. But my YouTube channel, I tend to like keep everything a week behind. So I just uploaded a video from last week, this week, and then I got the Tengari, and I'll probably put that video up next weekend, and then this video will be following weekend. So I try to keep people who subscribe to that channel, to my channel, you know, always like keeping like a week ahead, or just like a week behind for me, but a week for them, you know. So each week they're getting something to, you know, to look at, or whatever, and then get some history on it or whatever, you know. This guy is a little tricky, his history. I do know a few major, or, you know, mask makers, old school guys that know of him. So I was able to obtain some information that way. But I fell in love with his sculpts and just his art, or art, whatever. You can call it whatever you want. But his sculpts are way ahead of their time, and I just fell in love. After looking at the pages, I was like, man, I would love to have all those fucking things in my room. And if they're all like big like this, like that's pretty crazy shit. Like there's one that has like 5 eyes coming out of like each side, and it's just the way it's done. Like all his stuff is done is just really fucking good. You know, it's just something about it. It's just, you know, and when you see it, you're like, fuck, I gotta have it. And it was one of those deals when I saw this, I was like, damn, that's cool. And it's way cooler in person than it was in the crappy pictures that I was given. But yeah, dude, this is some old rubber here. Old school rubber, guys. Serious rubber. Is that what they call it? Serious rubber. This is serious rubber. So I'm gonna shut up. I gotta shut up this time. This is it. Promise. 16-minute video. Fuck. Just dragging it on. But yeah, who the fuck doesn't want to keep looking at this thing? It's pretty badass. Just to see how flimsy it is. It's just like, look at how thin that is. Like, it's like really thin in areas. That's why I can't believe this thing's held up this long through the years. It's unbelievable shit. Like that, look at that. I mean, that fucking bib is just fucking cruising around. The face is holding up nice. But yeah, we're gonna have to be creative with this guy and just kind of protect this. Have it maybe just sit on something ever so gently like that, or just kind of free floating and kind of push it out some. I need to find something where I can do to kind of put something up in here and just kind of have the bib protected out. There's a few masks I need to do that too, but I haven't come up with any good ideas for that yet. Maybe one of those neck braces you wear when you get in a car accident and your neck's all fucked up. Like put that around like the wood post, and that'll actually push it out or something. I don't fucking know. All right, you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back at you hopefully next week. If not, the week after. Who knows? You'll be surprised.